And I am back with another What Sold in the Stack. This is my assistant, Dolly. She is proudly our foster failure puppy. She likes to inspect the packages before I send them to the post office. Now let's see what sold on those respective platforms. So we'll start on Poshmark. I sold a pair of Sanuk sandals. These were black and strappy. I paid $3 for these at Goodwill. They sold for $20, and the buyer did pay shipping on Poshmark. In fact, the buyer pays shipping always on Poshmark, so I will not continue to repeat that. My profit on these shoes was $10.34. Now, I have sold quite a few of these Sanuk shoes, and if you're not familiar with that brand, this is what that logo looks like. These were in pretty good condition. The soles did show some wear, so I did disclose that in the description. But again, they sold quickly for $20. Looking at these keywords, Sanuk Yoga, salty sandals, flip-flop thongs, women's size 6 shoes. This was the style number from inside of the shoe, and I also included the keyword black and strappy. The next sale on Poshmark was a pair of Gloria Vanderbilt jeans. These were plus size, 16 new with tags. Now, in the past, I've sold these Gloria Vanderbilt new with tag jeans for way more than $16. However, I've had this pair since 2021, so I went ahead and accepted $16 plus shipping. I paid $4.25 for these. And so my profit on this pair of jeans was $5.41. The next item is a Life is Good t-shirt. Now this is a men's size extra large. The larger sizes tend to sell better than the small sizes. However, this is an exception. I can usually get about $25 for these. I've had this shirt going on 1 year. I accepted an offer of $12. My profit was $7.03. So do keep your eye open for these Life is Good shirts. That's what that brand looks like. This one did say happy hour with Jake, the little stick figure guy, and the dog. The next item is another new with tag item. This was a superhero costume for kids. I picked up several of these at the Goodwill outlet for, I would say, less than $1. This one sold for $18 on Poshmark. My profit when it was all said and done was $10.82. I've been selling these year-round. I do not wait for the season to list these costumes. Many schools will have character or dress-up day, and a lot of the parents will pick these up during that time. I could have probably done better on this title. I think this was listed back in the day where Poshmark limited the characters on the title. So going forward, I will be a little bit more descriptive in the title. The next item is a hooded full zip jacket, Fox Racing Monster Energy. Now this did have Ricky Carmichael's signature on the inside, which added to its value. I paid $3.75 for this at Goodwill. It sold within days for my full asking price of $94. My profit was $61.78. Now, Fox Racing by itself is a great brand to resell for a profit. However, because this was a specific driver, Ricky Carmichael, I think it added to its value. It was a limited edition. Looking at these keywords, I included them all. Fox Racing, Monster Energy, hoodie, size medium, Ricky Carmichael, 4, that was the number on the sleeve, motocross, and full zip. If you're enjoying this video, how about you stop right now and give this video a like. You can do that by hitting the thumbs up icon, and it's free to do, and it really helps my channel. It helps push this video out to others that may not see it otherwise. I greatly appreciate it. The next item to sell was a Columbia PFG shirt. Now, I do sell these from time to time. The larger sizes do sell well. This one sold for $15 on Poshmark. I paid $2 for it at a thrift store. My profit was $8.33. So you do want to keep your eye open for these Columbia PFG shirts. They will usually have a tag on it that says PFG. I believe that's performance fishing gear. And Omni Shade, which means it has some sun protection. It is also vented in the back, so you will want to include that in your title as well. The next item is a logo by Lori Goldstein. This is what that tag looks like. This was a plus size 1X. I paid $3.75 for this at Goodwill. It sold quickly on Poshmark for $25, and again, the buyer did pay shipping. My profit was $16.25. Looking at these keywords, logo, Lori Goldstein, tunic shirt, plus size 1X, blouse. This is the style number on the back of the inner tag. I did include chiffon, shirt, and lace, as the bottom was very detailed with lace. And the last item I'd like to share with you on Poshmark is another pair of sandals. These were Teva. Size 9, they were my size, but the reseller in me went ahead and listed them. They sold within 1 month of listing for $25. I paid just $2.50 for these at a thrift store. My profit was $15.27. So along with Sanuk, this Teva brand is also a good brand to resell. And the brand label is just the spell out Teva. Looking at these keywords, Teva, this was the name of the shoe when I punched in the style number, which is this number right here. Flip-flops, thong, sandals, size 9, women's shoes, and Aztec, as the straps did have an Aztec pattern. Next, we'll hop over to eBay. I sold a pair of Levi 550 jeans. Now, I've had these since 2018. You can tell that from these pictures. They're not the best pictures. These were a boy's size 16. I probably would not pick up 550 jeans, knowing what I know now. But again, back in 2018, I did the best I could with what I knew. These sold for $15.17, and the buyer did pay $9 priority shipping. My profit on this was $9.51. Again, these being youth size, Levi 550, I would not recommend picking these up to resell, but again, I am fully transparent here, and this was a mistake from 2018. The next item to sell on eBay was a Harley Davidson shirt. I love these that say motor clothes on the inside tag. As you can see here, in typical Goodwill fashion, they wrote the price right on the back tag. It says $4.50 there in a silver marker. I just leave that as is. I'm not going to try to remove it. I'm afraid I will damage the shirt. If you have a suggestion on how to remove this permanent marker from the back of these clothes, please leave it in the comment below and kind of help out a fellow reseller. This shirt was heavily embroidered front and back, and it did have the arm patch on the sleeve. I paid up for this $4.50 at Goodwill. I accepted an offer of $15, and the buyer paid $7 first class shipping, so it was $7.52 profit on this. Again, I listed it high at $25, but it did take about a year to sell. The pictures really aren't that great. As you can see here, it does look a little faded, so I think that's why it took so long to sell. It was listed for about 1 year. And the next item is Ula Popkin. This is what that tag looks like. I have sold these from time to time, and they do very well. This was a brightly colored tunic shirt, plus size. I paid $3.75 for this at Goodwill. It sold within 1 week of listing for my full asking price of $25. And the buyer did pay $7 shipping. Now she did return the item due to fit, which meant the buyer paid return shipping of $7 as well. So they were $14 all in on a shirt that they returned. So if anyone is interested in this Ula Popkin plus size tunic shirt, it is available in all of my online stores, and I will have that link in the description below. And the next item on Poshmark is a pair of koi clogs. These were very pretty with a floral print pattern. As you can see, there is somewhere on the strap here, ribbing maybe, I'm not sure what that's called, but I did disclose that in the listing. These sold for $30 and the buyer paid $11 shipping, so they were over $40 all in. I picked these up for Goodwill for just $5. So my profit was $18.09. Do keep your eye open for these koi clogs. They're actually called Danish clogs, as you can see here on the back of the shoe, and they were a size 39. You do want to do the bend test on these and make sure the heel does not disintegrate. Looking at these keywords: koi, Sanita, clogs, Danish, nursing shoes, floral print, size EU 39, which equates to US size 8. And I did include the keyword professional. The next item on eBay to sell was a pair of cool hiking pants for women. I paid $3.75 for these at Goodwill. These sold within 1 week of listing on a best offer of $50, and the buyer did pay $7 shipping. So this was a quick $57 flip, making my profit $35.33. Keep your eye open for Kuhl, K-U-H-L. It's an outdoor brand similar to Patagonia. Looking at these keywords: cool, cargo, pants, hiking, convertible, which means the pant legs rolled up, and you could convert them to capris or shorts. You can see that here where it has snaps on the legs. Size 12, women's cargo roll-up, gray, outdoor and camping. And the last item I want to share with you on eBay is a soft surroundings shirt. I love this brand. It does sell quickly for me. I paid $3.75 for this at Goodwill. I accepted an offer of $20 and the buyer paid $7 shipping. My profit was $12.23. This was a very detailed tunic top with embroidery around the collar and a colorful floral pattern. Looking at these keywords: soft surroundings, medium. This was the brand, I believe, on this tag when I did the Google search, where it says style number. It returned this tunic, blue floral, 3/4 sleeves, embroidered shirt. Next, we'll hop over to Mercari. I sold a WWE polo shirt, plus size 2X. This, I had to ask my son what this logo meant. He did say it was Finn Balor. I actually picked up 2 of these shirts. Not Finn Balor, but there was a different wrestler, also a black shirt. This one sold for $20 on Poshmark. I paid $3.75 for it at Goodwill, so my profit was $11.67. So do keep your eye open for anything with WWE, as a lot of folks, including grown men, are into professional wrestling. And the next item on Mercari is a pair of Ariat denim boots for men. This was size 30-34. I paid $4.75 for these at Goodwill. They sold for $50. And on Mercari, I do offer free shipping since Mercari has increased their shipping fees astronomically. My profit, when it was all said and done, was $26.50. These did fit in a padded flat rate mailer for just $8.30. Looking at these keywords: Ariat, denim, jeans, M6, slim boot. I did do 30 by 34 boot cut Western, and again 30 by 34 without the spaces. This was the number on the inner tag, and I did include the keyword cowboy. And the last item on Mercari is a pair of Figs scrub pants. These were joggers. Now, typically I can get more than $16 for these. These were pretty stained. I did not realize that when I was in the thrift store, but when I got them home under the light, there was some stain all down the front and back of these. I did disclose that in the description, and these sold for $16 shipped. I paid $3.75 for these, so my profit on this was a whopping $2.37, but I was able to move this flawed item quickly. Now, I did include the keyword spots in the title, and I noted the imperfections in the description. I also included Figs scrub pants, joggers, XXL 2X high waist, Zamora, this was the style, nursing, and bottom. If you've enjoyed this video or learned something new today, pound that like button. It's a thumbs up. It really helps my channel, and it tells me that I am creating great content that you guys love. I will link another What Sold in the Stack video here for your viewing pleasure. Enjoy this one as well, and I'll catch you in the next one.